Hey, what's going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to paint a molded Craftsman style door. This will basically work for all doors, but this is the door specifically that I'm painting today, so that's why I'm teaching you about this one. So let me bring you in here. So because it's a molded door, you'll see there's no lines here, like on a wood door, there'd be lines here. But when you paint, you can't exactly just paint this with a, I mean, if you did it with a roller or sprayed it, you'd be able to get it to look exactly like this, but I'm going to be painting it with a brush, so there's some specific brush strokes and ways that I like to paint. That's what I'm going to be really teaching you today. So the first thing I'm going to do is sand the entire surface of the door, including all these little bevels and the edges. We're going to ease the edge all the way around and just give this an even surface because they sprayed this. So there's like some spots where like there's a little, I don't even know what to explain it as. There's just some uneven spots on the door. So we're just going to make sure that it's nice and even and sanded nice and good before we even start painting. And I'm using 220. You could use 180 or 150. I wouldn't go lower than 150 for this. It'll just create too many scratches. Really, you probably want to use 180 or 220. And I'm sanding very lightly. I'm letting the sandpaper do the work. I'm not really pressing. I'm not trying to like go crazy with this. I'm just trying to give this a light scuff to make sure that the surface is even, so the paint takes evenly all the way across the door and there's no like little lumps or humps or anything like that. All right, now that it's sanded, I'm gonna shop vac it with the little bristle brush attachment so that it doesn't scratch anything and gets in all these little grooves and make it all nice and clean, ready to paint. So this happens to be a pocket door. This would be the same if you were doing a pocket door or a regular door on hinges. If you were doing it on hinges, you could leave it right on the hinges and do this. I would just take the knob off just to make sure you don't get paint on the knob. But the painting process is the same. I'm going to be using Benjamin Moore Satin Impervo. This is an oil-based primer. So this is the same process for latex paint. I'm just letting you know that that's what I'm using, oil-based paint. Okay, so now that we're all prepped, we're sanded, I vacuumed it, we're ready to start painting. But I want to show you how I do it. I want to show you my technique. I'm going to be using a 3-inch brush to do this today. Really doesn't matter if you have an angled brush or a straight cut brush. The wider the better if you're doing this. If you're using a little tiny brush, this wouldn't work for you. You want a pretty wide brush to do this. And another key to this is to go fast. You want to keep speed because the paint starts to dry pretty quickly, so you need to be moving pretty fast. And you want to use enough paint that you're covering everything, but not too much paint that it runs and drips. So there's a balance here. It's going to take some practice to get good at it. Now, because there's no lines on this, like a traditional wooden door, and I'm painting this with a brush, you don't just want to go crazy and like make it look a mess, right? So what I'm going to do, I like to paint the panel first. So I will start and paint like this, and then paint up and down, and then get it all coated, and then just get paint all over it, right? And then I'll go through and I will make that angle look good, and then do that all the way around, make all the angles look good, and then I'll take the brush, cut it right in on the top of the panel and pull down, and I'll do that all the way across the panel, and then I'll move to the bottom and work my way up. And then I do up top, being careful not to terribly mess up that line that I already made, you know, but I've already got some paint on there from when I'm doing this. And I put paint like that, and then I do like this, and when I do that, I make the line here so that this panel, because the way that a door is built, these side panels go all the way down. So this paint line is going to want to go all the way through, and this paint line stops right there. So I will paint this line like that and then paint over it to make that line look good. Same thing here. It's the same theory, and then paint that line to end. Now on the middle panel, this one I paint first and then like that to make that line look good. But I don't do that until I get down here to do these panels. Again, that's why you have to move very quickly. So when I do this middle panel, I will generally like paint like that, get this thing all wet, and then move very quickly into the lower panels and then swipe that to make it look good. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to paint it so you can watch me do it, but I just wanted to explain what I'm doing and why before I got this thing wet, because I'm not going to be talking to the camera. I'm going to be focused on doing this. So here we go. Let's do it. All right, so I got my handy pail full of paint. It's maybe a third of the way. I don't even think it's a third of the way up. Got my brush, and here we go. Now, what I like to do is I like to dip it and then tap it on the sides. That leaves quite a bit of paint versus dragging it off. That will take off like all the paint. So just dip it in, not a whole lot, tap it, and then here we go, start painting. If you have a little piece stuck on there, you just grab it with your finger and wipe it on your pants or your shirt or whatever. Okay, now that I got a good even amount of paint, I'm gonna start doing the corners. And then I will start doing the panel. Cool. And that's it for the panel. Now we're going to move up to the top. You want to keep your brush strokes as straight as possible. Now I'm going to move on to this side. And again, this is where I start to make the line. So as straight as you can, go straight up. Same thing on this side. Hey, if you're getting anything of value out of this right now, give me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified when I release new videos. And then this middle panel. Start doing the top of the bottom panel. Okay, then I'm going to do this middle panel here like this. And then clean up my sides here to get my nice line. Cool. Now the top half is done. I'm just going to work my way about halfway down and then do the bottom third last. that's what I'm talking about, the line there. As you can see there. So by painting it with those brush strokes in that way, it makes it look like it's a wood door even though it's a panel door. Now, I know a lot of people will just roll this, but I personally don't like the little dimples that the roller makes. I like a hand-painted door, so that's how I do it. Now, because this is oil paint, this has to dry overnight. All right, so after the first coat, I give it a light sand with 220 and then vacuum that off and then give it a second coat. So this is what it looks like after 2 coats. And again, you can see how I made it look like there's panels. It's made out of real wood with the brush strokes. And what I really like about Benjamin Moore's Satin and Pervo is it takes like 16 hours to dry. So it takes forever to paint stuff because you have to wait overnight to do a second coat. But because it takes so long to dry, those brush strokes tend to flatten out and it just gives you a really nice finish that you don't get with normal latex paint. So it's a little bit more labor intensive as far as cleaning. You know, you gotta use mineral spirits, but it's not that much more of a big deal. It smells a lot worse than latex paint. But it is a great product when it's done. So that's what it looks like. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. And consider subscribing to this channel for more how-to videos. Let me know if you have any stuff you want me to talk about in any videos upcoming. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye. That I use for oil.